Peace and love collective. You guys know that I love you, so I had to jump on here and do a quick read for you guys. And this is the official unboxing for my new decks. I'm so excited. Okay, I've been waiting forever for this deck. And the name of it is the Junkie deck. And the cards are so bomb. They are so cute. I love the illustration. So once again, I was so excited. I'm definitely going to be buying more of these decks. But let's get into it. You already see the first card. Okay. It was no mistake that I picked up this card first. Y'all see what it says. Enemy attacks. Shark attack. Cold-blooded, bloodthirsty predator. Y'all see that? So the enemy has been at work. But I got a download from Spirit earlier, which is their trial has expired. So y'all remember I told y'all in my other message that they had a subscription. They had a 3-day subscription. So it's giving Job, right? Spirit gave them a certain amount of time to test you. I'm hearing this was the last and final test. Yes. And now I'm seeing that venomous snake on that card again. Okay? It's giving they're about to get bitten with their own poison. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. So it's giving return to sender. Okay? And we do have the ancestors out here. So it showed up under the Freedom Fighters card. And hopefully you guys can see it because I know there's a bit of a glare. But it says Freedom Fighters. Okay? The ancestors are watching. Their legacy is your strength. Honor their sacrifices by walking boldly in your purpose. You are the dream they fought for. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm just going to put the card here so you guys can see it. Because like I said, the artwork is artworking. And that's so funny, you guys. I'm looking at the pictures and Martin Luther King is up there. Didn't we just have Martin Luther King Day this month? Okay. Okay. The ancestor said, pull yourself up. Okay. Everything is going to be okay. They know that these vampires have been attacking you. And yeah, we got the energy. We have the energy vampire card that came out too. Okay, they spilling the tea. You need to know this information. You were being psychically attacked. They were trying to block your third eye. And literally, when I just paused the video, Somebody's Watching Me was the song that came up. Okay? Somebody is watching. It says someone is draining your energy. Set boundaries. And literally here, you guys, where's that card? 'Cause I know I came across that card. Did I put that card back? Okay. Well, anyways, there was a card that I think I put it back. But the card says somebody's watching you. Okay? So somebody is watching. I'm hearing Spirit say, let them watch. Let them watch. Because I'm hearing they can't stop anything. Spirit said, you get it out the mud. You see that? You get it out the mud. This collective is unstoppable. You are freedom fighters. Thank you, Spirit. And I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but we got Malcolm X on there too. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do these cards justice. I know y'all love looking at me, but we're going to just focus in on the cards for a minute. Because like I said, I really want y'all to get the message, okay? And I know all of this beauty, it can be distracting sometimes. So give me just a minute. All right, here we go. So that's much better. And I literally had 13% on my phone. So you could be seeing the number 13. 111 is also significant. Okay? I've seen 111 a few times today. And we got this card over here. We ain't get there yet. But we have 1111. So 1111 is significant. You could have also been seeing 777. 222 is also significant. Okay? But I was saying, somebody's been watching you. They've been trying to siphon your energy. And I'm touching this card for a reason. Okay? So the Queen of Wands came out. It says seduction, lies, strictness, disorganization, prudish, moralistic persons who try to impose their values on others. So this is the type of person that's been watching you. Okay? Once again, the enemy I said an enemy vampire. Okay? So, yeah, enemy attacks. Okay? I said it. But energy vampires. Okay? But Spirit says, you wield the power to cleanse and to protect. You are a fearless hunter of evil spirits. You confront darkness and banish it. Powerful bloodline. Didn't I tell you the ancestors are out here fighting with you? Didn't I tell you the ancestors are out here fighting with you? And you know what? I thought that was Malcolm X, but Malcolm X could be significant. Okay? Because he is who came to mind. So it's giving that Malcolm X energy. And y'all know, Malcolm X did not play, baby. He was about peace, but he wasn't no Martin Luther King. Confirmation. All right, and I'm touching this card again because Spirit said, you work hard for what you want. And because of that, wonderful things are about to happen. You're not over here stealing people energy. Okay? You're not over here in this karmic energy, even though I love Cruella. But you're not in that karmic energy. Okay? Earth angel. Thank you, Spirit. You're an earth angel. Okay? You're here to speak the truth. You're here to shine. Okay? That's who you are. But Spirit said they had you up in your head. Yeah, I told y'all. Psychic attacks. And I got this purple candle lit for a reason. Light you a purple candle. It's good for increasing your psychic connection, enhancing your psychic connection, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your higher power. And then we have telepathy here. So once again, psychic, but it's giving psychic attacks. Okay? So they were sending you telepathic messages. Okay? They were imposing, thank you, Spirit, their values on you. So it's giving they were projecting. Okay? And I just looked over here and it says, if not in this lifetime, then in another. Well, it says, if not in this life, then in another. So what that's giving me is that somebody is mad. This could be an ex. They're mad that they couldn't have you. Okay? And so they're saying, if not in this lifetime, then in the next. Spirit said, Spirit said, no, I don't think so. Okay? That's it. Spirit said, set boundaries. You see that? Set boundaries. And one of the best way you can set boundaries is by you being aware of your own energy, what's yours and what's not. And that's so funny because we got here again, maybe in another life. No, I just heard death to the karmics. I'm just saying, you got this little dog over here. It's like attacking this person. So that shark attack is actually your ancestors. Yeah. They about to get up in that ass. That's what I heard. They about to get up in that ass. Okay? So you don't have to worry about it. You don't even have to lift a finger, collective. Continue to stand in your power. It says here, decisiveness. Exactly. Being in charge. And it's so funny because Spirit had me literally put these like out right in front of each other. And you got the Queen of Wands, she's upside down, but then you got the King of Wands upright. This is you. You're a leader. You're someone who aspires You're someone who inspires others to creative achievement, an adventurous man or woman who takes charge and initiates many projects. So once again, what did they say? You work hard for yours. You see the muscles? You be in the gym. Okay? You be in the gym. And now I'm hearing that that saying, they wasn't shooting with me in the gym. So once again, Spirit said, y'all ain't coming with the collective. Not in this lifetime, not in the next. I'm hearing cutting them cords. Because you was cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Okay? That's interesting. But Spirit said, continue to let your light shine, collective, because you are powerful, baby. I don't know if y'all used to watch this show, but they were powerful. And 3 is significant. Okay? So was Supernatural. This was like the Superman. I used to love that show too. Okay? And it's funny because earlier outside, I'll insert it, but I passed by a car. One of them said 5.0. And it's funny because I actually said this in one of my messages not too long ago. I was like, you're not 2.0, you're not 3.0, you're 5.0. And that car literally said 5.0. Okay? There was another one that said hybrid. Okay? So you're supernatural, collective. Like I said, I'm speaking to earth angels. Okay? So may this message find those who is meant to find. It says, our souls speak a language that is beyond human understanding. Yes, exactly. Because you're an earth angel. I'm hearing you connect to the higher realms. You wield the power to cleanse and to protect. Okay, so it ain't nothing weak about you. It ain't nothing weak about you, collective. Don't ever let anybody make you feel as though you're weak, because understand that is an attack. Okay? That's a projection. They want you to feel weak. They want you to fall into that sunken place. Okay? So they can body swap. I'm hearing body shop. So a body shop could be significant. Okay? Maybe you have a car in a body shop. But one of the synchronicities I came across today was something about detailing. I'm going to insert that as well. But it had an aircraft. So you're not just a car being detailed, baby. You're a jet. Because I think there was a jet on there. Okay? So it's giving high value, high quality. Okay? I heard Mile High Club, so we ain't getting into that yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't get there yet. We'll get into that. But yes, you're a high roller. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And I don't know if you guys can hear that plane overhead. That is just confirmation. Okay? So Spirit is saying they're not even on your level. You know that saying, I'm hearing that saying, new levels, new devils. These devils can't reach you. That's an illusion. They're not on your level. They're not. They're not more powerful than you. Okay? That in itself is an illusion. This world has painted that illusion for people. That the devil, that evil is somehow more powerful and more potent. Okay? Understand, God wins. These enemy attacks, they were allowed by God. The ultimate power is what I'm hearing, okay? Spirit said wonderful things are about to happen, and I'm seeing the eye So once again, it's making me think of Source. Source is watching over everything. Source sees everything. And I'm seeing here on the card, it says, I'm all cried out. So yeah, baby, you've been through it. You've been through the ringer is what I'm hearing. You've been fighting for your life. You've been fighting for peace because these people, they continue to steal. Do you see here, this flower is withered, it's dying. They wanted to suck the life out of you. But Spirit said, my sunshine has come. That subscription has expired, my loves. You made it out on the other side. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? So it's given. I hope you made the most of it. Because it's time to pay up. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all know, after that subscription expires, baby, you got to pay up. Spirit says somebody is about to pay. Okay? Somebody is about to pay, period. That's coming from the ancestors. Now, it's so funny because I literally put this card back in the deck. And this was the first card I pulled out. So once again, 222 is significant. I think I already said that. Watch me manifest everything that I want. It says your fate is in your hands. Not their hands. Not their hands. Not their hands. Not their hands. It's in your hands, collective. Okay? Wonderful things are about to happen for you. And I'm hearing nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop this. So you don't have to worry, collective. Okay? It says here, you are at a fork in the road. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, that was perfect placement. Because we have it right next to undecided. It says not every decision has a clear answer. So once again, you are at a crossroads, my love. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you for this clarity. Thank you for this message. Thank you for your protection. This came with the box, you guys. This came with the box. And a UPS truck is passing by outside. So once again, you have a delivery that's coming in. Your manifestations are coming in, my love. And it said worldwide services. So it's giving you about to be worldwide. Okay, so think bigger is what I'm hearing. You've been thinking too small. Spirit said you're about to be worldwide. But this came with the deck, which I appreciate. I love this. It says grateful. We all need to remember to be grateful. Be grateful for this protection that you're receiving from your ancestors, from the angels. Don't take that for granted, my love. Don't ever take that for granted. Because not everybody made it is what I'm hearing. Some people are now watching from the other side because they weren't aware of the people that were around them. Okay? The people that were siphoning their energy and their life force. Thank you, Spirit. So it is a blessing, even though everything might not be clear to you right now, my love, and you might be going through it. Spirit said to keep going. To keep going. All of it is going to make sense. Okay? It says confrontation, mama's boy. So once again, we're talking about these karmics. Growth often comes through the hardest confrontations. Face what you fear and your strength will multiply. Immaturity. Spirit said, this is what you're dealing with. This karmic energy, they're very immature. Okay? They're very immature. And if y'all ever saw the movie Baby Boy, then you know. Okay? He was for the streets. All right? He was irresponsible. He didn't take accountability. All right? And this is the ancestors. It's like, oh, you thought you was bad. You thought you was bad, huh? You thought you was bad, huh? Okay. Look, we got my... She laughing. Okay, that was no mistake. That was no mistake. Yeah, so collective. Spirit said that you got some people rethinking their actions now. Now that it didn't work, they're rethinking their actions. You see that? They're trying to figure out, why did I do that? You got some people in regret. Even they don't know, why did I do that? Why did I come for collective? I came for the wrong one. They thought that they were the predator, baby. They didn't know that you were the shark. Okay? It's giving, what's a snake to a shark? Just visualize that for a moment. Okay. That snake wouldn't have a chance. They're insecure now. They're scared. You see her face? And it's also given, they're worn out. They're tired because their attacks aren't working. They're running out of ideas is what Spirit's saying. I heard running out of fuel. They're running out of ammunition. They done try everything to put you in a state of indecision, to keep you on the fence. But the collective always figures it out. You see that? Yes, I just started laughing when this card came out. It says something unexpected is about to happen. You see all this? I saw money. Okay? It's a book. But I saw money. Okay? So it's giving, you got money that's coming in, baby. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they wanted a confrontation with you. They wanted the smoke. They wanted the smoke. But like I said in my other message, they didn't know that you was a dragon. They didn't know, thank you, Spirit, that you was of a royal bloodline. That you had some big hitters. Thank you. You see Anubis right there? Okay, period. I didn't even see that. But I was going to say you got some big hitters standing beside you, behind you, walking with you. You're of a royal bloodline. 555 could be significant. I'm seeing this message here with King Tut. It says post date. So you could have something coming in the mail. I got my cards today. Okay. So that could be significant for somebody. You got a package coming in. It says you are chosen, marked by legacy. Royalty is your birthright. Royalty is your birthright. Being a leader is your birthright. Your ancestors said you are the dream they fought for. Okay? It's given, don't forget who you are. Royal blood flows within you. Walk like the crown is already on your head. That's what it says. And I'm seeing her crown, Nefertiti. Okay? Walk like your crown is already on your head. It doesn't matter how heavy it gets. Thank you, Spirit. And you see she's holding her head. Okay? It doesn't matter how heavy it gets. Don't take that crown off, baby, is what I'm hearing. And I feel somebody's grandmother. Okay? That motherly energy. And this is the card that was sticking out at me, out of the deck. It said, do it for you. Thank you, grandmother. It says, I'm going to receive everything I desire. All the right people and opportunities flow to me. This is beautiful. What does that say over there, you guys? That's confirmation. Gratitude. Didn't I tell you? That's what's going to bring in all of this. You remaining grateful. I'm hearing remaining present. Because yes, Spirit said it's already yours. It's already yours. Okay? So have gratitude. They know that you've been through it. Okay? They know that you were at a crossroads recently. Now I'm hearing they thought they had you in a chokehold. But Spirit said, pull yourself up, baby. Pull yourself up. You are strong, my love. You are powerful, my love. I want that to be your affirmation today. I am powerful beyond measure. I walk with God. My angels walk with me. We have here this card that came out, 111. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I told y'all I've been seeing 111 everywhere. It says luck, strength, free spirit, feminine energy. Nines are significant. Yes, I saw nines this morning as well. So 999 is definitely significant. Okay? Nines are significant. It says you are a free spirit, a magical wild thing. I attract anything I desire. So once again, baby, you've been manifesting. Okay? This is big manifesting energy over here. I'm talking to a master manifester. You see that what it says at the top? Luck. You're lucky. I'm hearing it's in your blood. Luck is in your blood. I'm also hearing lavish. So you're meant for a lavish lifestyle. And my finger, it was covering up the clover there. So you might have been seeing clovers. There's also a key over there. I'm thinking about Hecate. And that makes sense because now my nail is by the witches. So yeah, you have witch in your blood, baby. That's right. That's why you can manifest so effortlessly. You might have also been seeing 444. Okay, Archangel Michael energy. And I'm seeing the amethyst crystal. All right. So amethyst has been coming up a lot. Now we have here the Empress card came out. So yes, collective, the Empress card came out. Okay, so you are in your Empress energy right now. That's right. You're in your Empress energy. Spirit said you're no longer in your head. You see what that says? And it says a big fat no. Thank you, Spirit. But it says you're now listening to your intuition. You're no longer caught up in the illusions. Self-deception. Do you see that? Okay. This is the energy that they had you in. This is what they wanted you in. You see that? Overthinking, right? Overwhelmed, anxiety, trapped. I told y'all earlier that they wanted you to be stuck at this crossroads. Undecided, indecisive. Okay? They wanted you, you see what that says, to be insecure. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said they're the one that's insecure. Okay? That's what they wanted for you. But Spirit said you're no longer in that energy. This is the energy that you're in. Releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth. You're no longer in a state of self-deception. You're no longer self-sabotaging. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? So that's what they wanted for you, collective. And you see 1-8. So that equates to 9. Next, I pulled out the Sun card. That makes sense, because we have up here on the board, Showtime. Okay? Now it says the show is fake, the clowns are real. So yeah, there's been some clowns around you as well. Okay? They were putting on a show. It was all of those lies. It was all of that deception. They were wearing a mask. Okay? And the mask I'm hearing was the self-deception. Okay? It was lies. But Spirit said you're in this sun energy now. Positivity, freedom. And I just looked over here, you guys. Exactly. My sunshine has come. That's confirmation. Spirit said yes. That is confirmation. And I'm seeing the lack right here, and it's upside down. All right, so you're no longer in a state of lack. And I'm seeing pregnancy, so you're also birthing something. Money, a business. Okay? That's what you're birthing. And it says, make love, make art, make out, make money. Okay? So that's what you're going to be doing. You see her hands? That's you. You're ready to receive. You're ready to receive. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And we had over here gifts. Now, first I pulled out ancestor gifts. Okay? Which is beautiful. So your ancestors are gifting you. And I'm seeing there, it says signs of a curse, but I'm hearing you broke generational curses. That is why they are gifting you. That is why. And then we had gifts from the universe to confirm that. So you're literally being gifted by the universe. Watch me manifest everything I want. Your fate is in your hands. It's already yours. That's out here on the board twice, because we got that over there as well. So Spirit is saying it's already yours, Earth Angel. You can get out your head now, is what I'm hearing. Now, this says rewind, but I'm hearing unwind. Unwind. Spirit doesn't want you in this state. It's given, take care of your mental health. I'm seeing the word tired sticking out, so you might have not been sleeping well. Okay? They want you to get some rest. They want you to recharge. Okay? Because this is how these people wanted you. And you see exactly, he looks tired. That's how they wanted you. Scared. Tired. In a chokehold. Okay? Yeah, Spirit said these people were jealous. They were jealous. You see this right here? Evil eye. That's what it's giving. Evil eye. But now Spirit is bringing me back over here. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. It's given. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Hate is going to hate. It says, it's safe for me to be wealthy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, you are safe. And we got this literally right next to royal bloodline. Okay? It's safe for you to receive your divine inheritance is what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing the ancestors there. It was kind of sticking out. The ancestors are watching over you. So you don't have to worry about anything, collective. And literally, my clock on my work just said 222. Okay? So that's confirmation. It's already yours. Thank you, Spirit. Literally, it just popped up on my computer over there. So Spirit said you're in divine alignment. I'm seeing divine timing here. So it is divine timing. It's time for you to receive. And Spirit said yes. Thank you, Spirit. This was the next card that came out. I didn't even look at the card, you guys. Judgment. It is time for your karmic retribution, is what I'm hearing. The Spirit is having me put it right here. Okay? So we got 2, 2, 2. All right, but Spirit said, once again, it's time for your renewal. They know that you're tired. They know that you've been through the ringer, but it said final examination. What did I say? They just finished their final trial period with you. Spirit said, it's over now. They're blowing the trumpet. They're blowing the trumpet. Okay? So it's over for these people. You don't have to worry about them no more. Okay? You are protected, my love. So Spirit said, pull yourself up. You got this. And next, we literally have the World card. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? I'm sorry, you guys. My bad. But yeah, you have the World card here. Okay? Success. Achievement. Accomplishment. Travel. So travel could be significant. Expanded horizons. Physical and emotional health. Okay? Fulfillment. Sense of belonging. What does that say? The end. And I'm seeing plot twist. Okay? So I just had a card that fell on the floor. Now Spirit had me put it over here. So it's the end of indecisiveness. Okay? Now the 2 cards that fell. Wow, thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. 2 of Cups. An outpouring. Ace of Cups. Those are some big hitters, you guys. New beginnings. Okay, I'm going to put this here. So Spirit said this is the plot twist. Okay. So that's the plot twist. And you see the 6-9 there. Okay, that's giving the yin and yang. So that is just confirming here this love. And you see it's literally on both of those cards. Wow. And both are yes. Okay? Yes. You do have a union coming in. A connection that's going to be harmonious. You're going to be in agreement. It's going to bring balance. It's going to be a deep emotional bond. I'm just reading off the things that are standing out to me. Marriage, proposals, new beginning, new relationship, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception. Okay? So a baby is coming. Celebrations. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit is confirming, you guys. Now we see all this here. We're going to go ahead, and Spirit wants us to just remove this energy off the board. Okay? I'm hearing they done had their 15 seconds. Not even 15 minutes. They've had their 15 seconds. So give me a moment. Let me clear the board. Say goodbye to the karmic energies. Bye, Felicia.
Yes!
All right. So we have some clarifying cards. And the Emperor came out. Wow. You know what, you guys? I was led to put this here, and I forgot that the Empress was right there. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay? This is why I am obedient. Because everything will make sense, even if you don't quite understand. And I'm wanting to just move this over to path, right? So we might not always understand the path. I'm also seeing empath. But we don't always understand the path. But Spirit said to continue to walk it anyway. Because everything will work out. Thank you, Spirit. Everything will work out. I'm seeing this card here that came out. You were never alone. So Spirit said you are always being guided and protected. So release what no longer serves you. And I'm being advised to come over here to this card, back to the moon card. So fear, okay? If there's any fear or self-deception, go ahead and release that. All right? It's okay. Anxiety, let it go. You don't have to worry about it. I'm also seeing up here, it has past conditioning affects present behavior. So I'm hearing this is in regards to love, okay? And I'll be honest, there have been psychic attacks against the divine unions recently. I know. Okay? Yeah, Spirit said protect your energy. Okay? I didn't touch this card for no reason. Spirit said your thoughts are creating your reality fast. 1111. Okay? We have 1111 on the board. Wow. Literally, thank you, Spirit. I can't make this up, you guys. I can't make this up. So 1111. Spirit said everything is going to work out. I'm also seeing here your energy is sacred. And I'm thinking about here sacred union. Rainbows could also be significant. 444. Okay. We got the 4-leaf clovers. And then we have right over here, luck will find you. So yeah, this is just a confirmation. That's a clarifying card. It says a lucky break is near. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says what's meant for you will arrive at the perfect moment. And literally right here we have divine timing. Divine timing. So I'm seeing here, release anything that no longer serves you. So this is you being up in your head. Okay? That self-deception. Spirit is saying to release it. Because it's going to be successful. I'm hearing the business, the relationship. You've reached completion with your karmic cycles. Thank you, Spirit. Freedom. Okay? Yes. Confirmation. Spirit said, you've already passed all the tests, my love. All right? So just know that moving forward, everything that comes in is going to be in alignment with this new version of you. Everything has to match your energy, right? We got the Emperor and we got the Empress. It has to match your energy. Now I'm seeing here the telepathy, so y'all can have a very telepathic connection. I'm seeing forever, so this is your forever person. And now I'm touching this card here. Message in a dream. Pay attention to your dream for answers. So Spirit is giving you answers in your dreams. And now we have here dream big, okay? Clarifying card. And also Spirit is saying if you have any self-image issues, let those go. Okay? There is going to be mutual respect. There is going to be a deep emotional bond. There's going to be intimacy. Honk for confirmation. Okay? Your karmic lessons are learned. Karmic lessons. Your karmic lessons are learned is what I'm seeing out of that card. Okay? That's why you're receiving judgment. That's why the universe is gifting you. That's why the ancestors are gifting you with this soul love. With this telepathic lover. So Spirit is saying to trust it. Now I keep coming down here. Spirit is showing me these are you two. Okay? This is giving divine feminine energy. This is divine masculine energy. Both of y'all are powerful. Both of y'all come from a powerful bloodline is what I'm hearing. Both of you wield the power to cleanse and to protect. Okay? And I'm seeing this here, dream big. So it's giving y'all are going to be manifesting some big things together is what I'm hearing. I won't get too deep into it, but let's just say that Tantra is going to be involved and Spirit is saying yes. Okay? We had to cover her up. But yes. Okay? Expanded horizons. Yes. You are going to be expanding each other's horizons, if you know what I mean. All right? But Spirit said before we finish this off, goodness gracious, you guys. I got to get used to this. Spirit said you are a star, okay? So this is a clarifying card once again for that sun energy. Okay, and it says hope, recognition, inspiration, creativity, contentment, renewal, serenity, spirituality, positivity, faith, healing, rejuvenation. Okay, so rest is big. Tranquility, enjoyment, faith in the future, happiness, promise, and help. So once again, Spirit is saying you are never alone. You are so loved. Okay, I'm hearing this is a message from your ancestors. So they want you to know that you are protected. Your gifts are protected. Your inheritance are protected. Your love is protected. And baby, there's about to be a plot twist. All right, Peace and Love Collective. Please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. And once again, keep going, baby. Okay? You got this.